Two minutes. 2 minutes, Nico. Her.
For Carl!
Hey, Carl, there's my buddy Amingishka right there in the head. Oh, we're getting to you, Carl. We're getting to you. But hey, everybody, welcome. Oh my god, it's Wednesday. It's SnowRunner Wednesday. I'm actually streaming on the Wednesday. And so far, the streams are all holding up good. Last night's Pathfinder on Fantasy Grounds was solid perfection the whole way through. Not one single loss of connection to the matchmaking server. Still don't understand why that makes me loses the matches that have already been made, but it is what it is, or it is what it was. It was what it has been. I don't know. It's words. My strength is in the math, so we're gonna go with it as is. Everything is looking good. In the last 24 hours, I have had a handful of streams that I watch go all buffery on me and try to freak me out, but so far all of them I've been able to replicate on my phone using 5G, so I'm completely off of my Wi-Fi, off my Xfinity, off of everything. It's just Twitch. So Twitch is going to be Twitch. There's nothing I can ever do about that, but I think we're going solid here. I have discovered that Sirenscape is giving me all manner of problems. They're back into super quiet mode today. Yesterday they were fine. The day before they were quiet. So I think someone at Sirenscape has a quiet loud lever. They're just racking up and down when they come into the office every morning. They just one way or the other. So it's all over the place. The regular intro music that I run was super quiet, and I can't get the controls to come up that would let me adjust it inside of Sirenscape. So instead, we're going to the dulcet bluegrassy tones of SnowRunner to bring us in, because today should be the finale of Quebec Season 15. Only got 3 missions left, 1 contract, 2 tasks. The contract is to carry the giant platform anchor from point A to point B. That one should be real easy. It's pavement the whole way. A little bit of ice, a little bit of snowdrift across the road, but the rest shouldn't be too much of a challenge. But in between here and there, I've got the 2 tasks. At the end of last stream, I was musing that, if I was going to be this one mission that I can't find, and it talks about being in the town, and there's a slight fog of war area right at the edge of the far corner town that I've only been to a couple of times because I don't have to do much. Right after stream, I'm going to eat, and then I'm just going to drive over there and see if it isn't. Ba-bam! There it was. Big yellow square just waiting for me. They want a crap ton of medium planks. So last night off stream, I did one more round of logging so that I could get all the planks and everything all lined up. I had to drive to the other map, which I hoped I wouldn't have to do anymore, but yeah, what are you going to do? So I've got all the planks already built. I've got a truck sitting at the lumber yard ready to pick up and roll. I got to drive that down, and then I got to swing back by the gas station. I have to go up to the oil facility. I don't remember, the oil factory where they make oil. I don't really understand the construction on all of this. I got to pick up a crap ton of oil. I got to take it all the way down to the port, and then the Party Zix is ready to bring the big platform anchor down to the platform. Season 15 will be complete. We're in my normal mode where I have no clue, and Master Jedi has no clue when her day is actually going to wrap up. So rather than do my typical musings on what a fun or trash fire day I've had today, we're just going to go and kind of go straight into doing this. That right there. Yeah, right there. That's apparently the anchor weight that we're going to be dragging around. I have no plans of driving it down on the ice like that. They got another thing coming if they think I want to do it that way. Unless they're going to surprise me, put the delivery point somewhere dumb and not just up on the pier where all the others have been. I'm going to worry about that one later, but I wanted to run through the intro screen one more time and then this load screen here for everybody, because when we get to Season 16, 2 months from now, give or take, we're gonna get another new round of everything's. Oh, hey, look at me! I'm just parked right here with the elephant, ready to pick up lumber. The lumber's waiting for me in there. Before I get going, let me make sure everything is in proper working order. Also, welcome in Bardic and KDP, and of course Thorson. Can never forget Thorson. Usually forget Thorson, but there we go. We're all loaded up. Bingo is well underway. I think I have absolutely none of them that have been called so far. That's fun progression. Let's see how I'm doing over here. Ooh, I've got one. I got one of those. And is the vote just restarted? No, I think my phone is out of sync here. That's hardly unusual at all. Let me kick it in the pants real quick. Make sure. Okay, now I'm reloaded, and no, I've got nothing. That's fine. That's fine. I don't stand to win any of these anyway. I just want the bragging points to try catching up to Bardic, Old Bacon Face, and I believe Nico is actually still clawing away, keeping hold of third place there. So let me take those down. Housing in the Boonies. That was the completely appropriate title of the mission that I apparently couldn't get straight. But this is what it is. 4 medium planks. I got enough trailer room for 3, so it means we're going to be bringing number 4 on the crane. My anal retention is just dying at this. I need to clear the eastern roadblock to the jerk's house, where he never mentioned that his road was blocked, and I needed to drive through the frozen swamp to get to his place. I finally got that fixed. It needed 1 wooden plank, but the minimum load is 3 logs. That makes the 3 planks, so I got 2 wooden planks left over that I'll never be able to do anything with. And I need 4 medium planks, but you either have to make 3 or 6. I'm going to have 2 of these planks left here, and I'm going to hate that they're just going to sit here forever and rot, but also, yeah, screw them, whatever. I'm going to put 1 on the platform, 3 on the truck. There you go, truck is loaded. I just should fire this up. I am near topped off on fuel. Beacons on, headlights on. Let's go grab this real quick. I think I just set it right here. It might not go very far. So this will probably be the toughest of the 3 drives, and it's not going to be that tough, but I do have to do a river crossing. Oh, okay, I got a little time to think about it. Well, there's one river crossing I have to do, and then there's a second crossing. I could take the pontoon bridge, but I'm not going to, because this is the elephant, and elephants hate pontoons. What I am going to do, though, is assuming Master Jedi's plan works out, and she's a little later. Oh, I was worried that this might yell at you. No, that should be fully audible, but I probably want to turn that down a little bit. I'm going to turn that one down just a touch. Try not to drown everybody out. There we go. So, yeah. Master Jedi doesn't get done too early, so I actually get this wrapped up in advance, then we're going to go try a thing with the elephant by itself on the pontoons. We're going to see if we can just casually make it melt into the decking. And I'm going to see if I can grab someone with a big, strong crane and or winch and try to get it out. While I was trying to move stuff around on the trailer, I figured if I was going to have to spawn a new truck at the garage, I may as well just recover this one and then go back for the stuff on my own. Not screw around a bunch, but I may have some time to screw around today, so yeah, we're going to go experiment with that if we've got the time available. No, actually, I don't have to cross a river on my way up to the oil bunker. I still don't know. Oh, that's right. I fixed this bridge. I gotta honk at it. So that one's gonna have a bunch of snow and a little bit of ice, but not a river to cross. And then I just gotta drive a great big snowdrift to get back to the highway, and then it's all highway to the port. Settle down. It won't be cool. You get a little fussy on the ice. Let's squeeze it here so it's all. If everything pans out, we should be able to finish this up today. Master Jedi does have a work-related event Saturday night that I will need to drop her off somewhere, whether it's the train station. Actually, honestly, I think it's at the convention center here, so I'll just drive her down to that. Our event is at 5, which means I should be able to do the regular Sea of Saturdays 2 to 4, raid into our good buddy Dan Servo, and then wave goodbye to him and take off. But then be back in an hour or so, give or take. After that. Yeah, this is way easier than trying to drop the plaid off that. Always trying to tip itself sideways. Except this is the truck that doesn't believe in turning.
Nico!
Holy smokes, Nico's made it. Oh, hey, I don't even have four-wheel drive on. That's why this is being persnickety. Well, unfortunately, I'm kind of committed. I gotta fail forward now. Except this rock, I think, is gonna put the fail and fail forward. We can do a little bit here. trying to avoid using the
BT
winch.
drops their Jedi. I am sadly work lurking. I hope you are having a successful running through snow.
So far, yep, okay, I made it out of the ice, so we're doing good there. This may be one of those fun days where Nico has got the video up and he just types stuff from time to time, but he's not listening.
Water landing for
best.
91.46 points.
Oh my god, there's been a landing. Okay, hang on, yeah, I desperately want to update JediBot to actually be able to know about that. And if it was a Twitch event that was going off, I actually already have the code ready to do that, but this isn't a Twitch event. This is a plug-in, add-on, module, third-party doohickey thing, so there's something else you have to tie to. I don't know, it's hard. Everything is hard. I have to work during the day. It's such BS. There you go. There's your bingo card. Then I have got a new Fantasy Grounds module plugin that I want to be able to write up. Because I bought a third-party one off the Forge, and it's kind of nice, but it's sorely lacking in some automation features. And realistically, everything that this guy did, he laid it out nicely, and he did a good job. And
Please let me know if I have gotten to a GD Nico. Just because it's on my bingo board today, so if I need to do something a little saucy, I will. But it will be through TTS.
A little saucy. You could type a thing without going through TTS, and I'll hear the click when it comes in, so I'll know to look over and read it. It doesn't have to be spoken sauciness. But I will give you invisible extra credit for just using the term saucy. That seems appropriate. But then also I assume you probably can't actually hear, so that's good too. Then it's just fun for me. I'm not driving over the pontoons. I will get to go by the gas station, so that's a good call. And I do still have the Atom fuel vehicle parked up on the other side, just past the oil station. So I think I'm covered for fuel. Once I get to the finale
Don't drop
mission...
your wood that is hanging on for dear life, even though it's dead.
That's true. It is deadwood. Pour one out for the deadwood. That was a really strange hand gesture. I don't think I've ever actually seen that done before. I'm pretty sure I'm combining a few together.
Perfect.
Yeah, see? Exactly. It's the closest I could do for pour one out for the homies, because I don't have a bottle of anything with me right now. Ooh, hey, I fixed this road. There you go, I got to honk at it. I love honking at it. Love honking. I hate it when it's people in my neighborhood doing it right around the house, though. That sucks. We're going to top up. We're good on fuel. This truck does have fuel on the roof as well, so that may actually be our final gas station stop here. So yeah, you can pour one out for that homie too. Unless I screw something up. Oh man, 5 viewers in bingo. Now we're moving. We're getting somewhere. Okay, I remember how to get across here. This one's been a while. In my off-stream driving last night, I made a couple more pontoon crossings just to prove to myself that I could do it. I was using a different truck, but I was doing them at night, and it was super exciting when I could... Oh, geez, bouncing. I couldn't tell necessarily where all the wheels are at all times, but they were all successful crossings. That one where I fell off because I was feeling cocky is the only non-elephant problem that I've had so far. Oh, good, you're back. Had to pick up urine. Oh, that's a good deal for you. I hope they remind you not to take home any free samples, though, because that would be filthy. They would probably put you in charge of Health and Human Services if you did, though. Dirty freak. Oh, him. No.
Snakes. Why do you have to be snakes?
Old Bacon Face is right. Old Bacon Face, look. I got some more snow. I found snow for you. This may be the last day for a while of the snow, though, so soak this in. I have 2.2 deliveries left to go here. And then season 15 is done. You have yellow... Oh, yeah, yellow snow. Well... We have a couple of days a year here with the possibility of yellow snow. For the moment, those are probably faster and faster dwindling. I think we did get snow one day here, but it was so shallow that it had actually... It was
Oh,
gone
look,
off
you
the roads the
decided
next
to
day.
show up its KDP in a cup for a toxicology report, and that report may or may not be fictitious.
I wasn't going to call you out for faking a report, but I suppose Nico has a point. No, he doesn't. No one believes that. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Maybe making it into a snow cone is a fun treat. Toxicologists do love pea cones.
That is the only way one can enjoy yellow snow, OB. You've got to make it a snow cone.
Yeah. Nope, that's why we moved out of the middle of the country. We got tired of the snow, cone or otherwise. Couple more years of global warming and we probably won't even have to worry about dustings on the roads over here anymore. Please turn. Thank you. All I had to do was ask myself. That was more of a slightly less forceful demand, but whatever. It's like asking a question. Different. Oh man, that's right. This truck has gas on top and on the trailer. Oh yeah, we don't need to stop at the gas station anymore. We're done with that. We rule the school from over here now. I say a lot of things that don't make sense. It's because I'm old and I'm tired. Probably feeble. Yeah, I'd buy all of those. Welcome to the city of Tidal. I haven't been here much. I usually forget its name by the time I drive out. Oops, that was tough snow. Sticky snow. I got stuck in it. Got downshift. Hey, town people, I'm here. Watch out for your mailbox. I hear their music has a higher bit rate than some alternative cities. Oh, hey. I fixed that little chunk of road there, too. All these towns had blessed-ass water mains. Is this where I need to turn? Yeah, this is where I need to turn. So, when it happens, I'd driven down this road straight over here before, but there was a little yellow square right over here that I didn't think of to turn. Oh, no! Oh, no! Watch out! Watch out, Grandma! Oh, she's down. Sorry, Grandma. Urch. 3 delivered. I'm gonna need a little help from you, sir.
How much would put a wood Jedi chuck? If a wood Jedi could chuck wood, the answer is a truckload.
Agreed. Boom! Task complete. Something happened to my soundboard. I think I may have moved a sound file, but I didn't update my Stream Deck. But the treasure sounds still work. That's the important part. Oh, yeah, that's right. If I hit the button over here, it'll fire fireworks too. You've made great time. Thanks for being so fast and careful. We should be able to finish the houses and let their new owners move in soon. Please accept this as a token of our town's appreciation. 13 grand. Oh, yeah, and I got it. I don't know. It'll save the game eventually. Oh, wait, that does remind me. Let me turn off the fireworks. Let me click again on the game, and then I'm going to lean over here. Let me save a little fuel. I've got a lot of fuel, but I don't have that much fuel. Let me do another bingo call for you. I still have 0 of them, aside from the free square, on my alts card. That's super embarrassing. Oh god, how do I get out of here? I drove over here with the Plaid, which is just the plain deck. It isn't pulling a trailer, so I didn't have to play this game before. I don't know, this is a little worrisome. Nope. And I've just managed to bounce the cab even farther out of alignment. There you go. That's good. Coming into your driveway. Can I push? I just need to push one of them little tires. Just push one of them little tires. I don't think it wants to push one of them little tires. What if I do? Yeah, that's what we want. Keep pulling. You unstuck? You look unstuck. I think we're fine. Watch out for your fence. We pivoted. Everything's fine here. No one needs to worry about it. I'm stuck. I'm stuck now. I'm stuck. I'm doomed. Oh, yeah. Definitely doomed. I live here now. Congratulations. This one's my house. It's okay. We can make this happen. There are a couple of possible ways to make this happen. Just casually driving it out was one that I was hoping for, but we don't always get what we hope for, do we? I want the camera to stay put. Ooh, there, that's a much better camera spot right there. Can we actually... Oh, I shut the engine off. I was saving gas, don't worry. Maybe that. Oh, none of these are going to quite reach over where I want them to reach over to. I think that's a different combo than I had before. Your flag's in the way, sir. Nope. Oh, God, it keeps shutting the engine off. It's not what I want. That's fine. I know how to... Don't worry about it. We deal with this kind of problem all the time. Uh-oh. It's doing the thing... Oh, crap. It's doing the thing where it thinks the clutch is stuck on. That's why it kept turning the engine off on me. Okay, you done? Nope, it is not done screwing around. I have to do this manually. Is that... I think that's the pole. I don't want to mess with the pole. I just want to drag the trailer over here. See how easy that was? Oh god. I don't know how to reboot my controller. It's just stuck. Thinking I'm holding the left shoulder button down. So that changes the controls and it's messing with Sasquatch here. Okay, we're free. Back on the road. That is a super pain in the butt. Yeah, it's still stuck. That means that I can't quick winch. I think I can get away with everything else. I don't know. We're gonna see. Home is where the truck is stuck. I don't know. That's exactly what the cross stitch always says. Hanging right there above the sink. When you just look out the window and you can see the trailer that's stuck on your front wall. Especially if you live in Canada, apparently. That's part of the French-Canadian atmosphere in Quebec. Hey everybody, welcome to the show, Free Bingo Square. I mean Coffee Monkey. Still with a little warmth. Oh god, I'm trying to do too many things at once. I'm texting and driving and bingoing all at the same time. Oh, and I've oversteered. You know what? Just crash into that pole, would you? I need you to stop somehow, and I can't get to the brake. There it is, finally, the Without Aberdeen. Got it. Nailed it. First try. Also, who is this? Old Bacon Face. Good call. I don't think it came up yesterday, but I got to meet my new... God damn it, KDP. See, that one doesn't count for either of those ones. I got to meet my new manager / director of software engineering. He actually lives semi-local here. I live in the southwest corner of town. He lives in the northeast corner of town. The whole in-office Wednesday thing doesn't exactly work well for him. So I don't think he's going to do it either. Hooray. I think our main our main database architect is the only one who's really committed to doing that. I don't know why he's doing it. He goes and he sits in the office by himself. It's the real reason I don't want to go do it. But I met the new director / manager guy. Very cool dude. Super laid back. Seems like he's way more invested in actually doing the personnel management job portion of the personnel management job. The last one wasn't so hot on that. I think he's actually the VP of the department, is kind of our interim director. So I've been having my one-on-ones with him lately. He's a very cool dude as well. I really like him, but I think my new guy is going to work out really well for me. When do we get to meet your new managing director of software development? Well, as soon as he wants to come on stream, which means I'd have to admit to someone that I actually do this, and I have admitted to former coworkers. So I've had a couple pop in. But otherwise, my own personal rule is I do not have social media connections with anyone I'm currently working with. And that includes Twitch. So I guess that's really one rule that just has multiple subparts now. Or, if you want to get a job with my company and I give you the referral so that I get the bonus, then if you want to come into the office on a Wednesday, then you can do this one. Oop, nope, I want to turn hard here. At that time, it wasn't the elephant refusing to turn as much as I wanted to. It was me forgetting that I want to go this way and trying to turn too late. It actually tried to work with me and turn. So, that one's on me. My bad. But now we're fine. Might not even destroy... Yeah, might not destroy this sign, but I'll think about it. Maybe I'll clip it with the trailer here. Oh, I think I got it. Nope, crap, I missed it. Oh well. It lives another day. That's the last time I'm going to drive past that sign. Unless someone comes to me one day and begs to do this in multiplayer, in which case I'll be back. As long as I keep churning out seasons every 3 months, I haven't really had the compulsion to go back into hard mode to work through any of this that way yet. Now we got Roadcraft coming out next Tuesday. Yes, it's next Tuesday. So as long as it runs on Steam Deck. And still today, I've been going to their official Discord server, and they've got a bunch of people asking, hey, has anyone confirmed that it runs on Steam Deck yet? And absolutely no one. No one official, actually no one even unofficial, has been willing to say yes. There's lots of, well, it could, well, it should, everything I have found that was identified as reasons why it didn't work when they put the demo out, all of them should potentially have been addressed together by this point, so they could. The only outstanding issue is whether or not the Steam Deck itself is just strong enough to pull the graphical load. My suspicion, my hope, my fingers crossed is that it will work with Steam Deck out of the box. It won't be fully verified. It'll have the little yellow exclamation point. Oh, hang on. Okay, that was the computer pausing for something right there. That wasn't Twitch. That wasn't my internet connection. That was just the Mac here having a stutter. It may have been doing the save game in the background and then just chonking it as it went. So yeah, my suspicion is that it will work on the Steam Deck. It will probably not work at the maximum resolution. It'll probably run at a mid settings level, maybe even a low settings level, but I am betting it will run. And that's all I need. As long as it'll go in 720p, that's all I can stream it at anyway. So my plan is to be off and running. I'm going to give it a quick little test on Tuesday. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to lay it out, because I know when they put out the demo they explicitly said, hey, here's 3 little independent snippets of things. They don't really connect together, and they are not individual parts that come from a full mission in the full release. It's just stuff we made up to kind of demo the kinds of things that you can do in the full release, and everything's non-optimized, and yeah, we know it doesn't work at all on Steam Deck or most AMD cards or handfuls of other configurations. We'll fix it later. So I'm hoping they'll fix it. If they have a quick and dirty little tutorial mission, I might run that one Tuesday night after Pathfinder. No, that's right, the underpowered truck. I forgot about that. Hang on, let's roll back. Let's run this again. And then save official mission 1 for SnowRunner Wednesday. Officially, Roadcraft is a mud runner game, like Expeditions was, so it still fully qualifies for SnowRunner Wednesday. Let's see if I get a couple of months worth of streams out of that, working through its content, then we should be ready for season 16 of SnowRunner. They haven't even announced the title. Well, we're chunking hard in the game here today. I don't know what else I've got going on. Something must be running somewhere. Streaming numbers all look good, so we're not choking out on frame rate or anything there. So nope, I don't know what it's doing. Oh well, it comes back at least. So yeah, the preview wraps for the trucks had little pictures kind of previewing what these 4 seasons were going to be like. This one had the Canadian maple leaf in ice. Now, technically it had a bunch of penguins around it. Penguins in Canada. But it did have the big oil platform that we're building as part of it. I don't remember what the 4th one that corresponds to 16 is. I'm pretty sure they haven't even announced the name of the season yet. Oops. The instant I get to something slightly technical, look at that! It's SnowRunner! It gets dark. Welcome to nighttime. So now I'm stuck. I can't see what I'm stuck on, so even if I can winch this... Oh, and I can't quick winch because the buttons are stuck. Ugh. If I click away, let me click over here so I can send a text. And then if I click back over here, okay, it's registering that the button exists. There we go. I got it unstuck. I don't know where I'm winching to. Oh, it looks like I got the trailer to connect to something. That's fine. trying to go backwards, but so far all it's doing is pulling the trailer to the side. So yeah, the really long version of what should have been a short story is that I have no idea what's going to be in Season 16, except the ones that are divisible by 4 are the big ones. They call expansions rather than just extra maps. So it should be a great big 4-mapper. Probably going to have at least 100 missions to work on. That one will provide content for a while. That one's going to be nice. Old Bacon Face with a barely more than 0. Congratulations on that landing. Does the sun setting count as a technical difficulty? No, unfortunately, it always does that. And it's SnowRunner, so it always does it. You do know what, though? All of that weird stuttering that the game itself is doing, that is causing me some difficulty, so I am going to go ahead and call that one there. Because it shouldn't be doing that. In fact, I've seen it happen a little bit every now and then, but I haven't seen it do it that frequently in a while. I played for 2.5 hours on stream yesterday, and then another couple hours afterward, and I had 0 of that, so that counts as a difficulty. It counts as a bullshit is what it does. Whatever, I'll take what I can get. The important part is that the internet and my connection to it has been going smooth and solid for the last week. All of the Twitch buffering that I've been getting over the last 24 hours has been Twitch and not me. So I'm totally taking that. Actually, the most recent one, I was watching Keenamy play some SnowRunner during the last couple hours of my work day. And his went into a buffer, and then it stayed that way. And then Not Like This Kid came up, and then it went offline, and it turns out his computer lost its connection to Twitch and the internet, and he had to restart a bunch of stuff. So that one wasn't me. God only knows what's going on with Nico's stream. A couple of nights ago, I was getting buffers constantly. And then last night, I started seeing a few again, but switch over to my phone off my home network, and I'm getting the exact same behavior. So that's a problem. That's between Nico and Twitch, not me. Feel free to mispronounce my name to fulfill the already completed square. Did mispronounce the name already get like rando called or something? Oh, hey, I was reading, who was that? Streamlabs over there. Hey, Streamlabs, thanks for dropping by. I think I'll have enough fuel to make it to the fuel truck without having to dig into my 2 sets of reserves. I might. I might not. I don't know. I guess we'll see here. Also, because this is my last run through... What the hell is this thing? The oil refinery. That's what it is. Yeah, my last trip here. I may take the roundabout rather than going over the actual avalanche. As opposed to what this game always calls the avalanche, which is actually a rock slide. I thought, wait a minute. What the hell is that? That's this one right here. I forgot to start it. It's the oil guys in a bind. That's what that extra yellow square is all about. That had me worried for a second. I thought I missed one somewhere. Cargo management. Oh, I get to count one more time. Go on, actually, put one on the platform. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 barrels of fuel. Oh, that was good. Yep, that's going to be... Well, I get to do 7 and 8 in just a second. So this will be my last count of Season 15. We have already agreed by contract that my interpretation of the count does count as a terrible accent. So I'm going to mark that. I don't know if I'm going to get to count in Roadcraft or not. I don't know. Like the bridges and things that you get to build. I know from the demo, some of them tell you need like three hunks of tree. KDP with the winner once more. Congratulations, KDP. Wrong one. While I am screwing around, loading up this one more load of totally safe fuel, and balancing it over here, you can let me know if you would be interested in another winning code, or if you would like to pass that on again. As always, that is your call. That one's a little tenuous right there. We're gonna see if maybe that will hold it down. There's a lot of things I don't know. So normally the direct route is you just drive over this, but this has got all those rocks that like to rock the truck at a good 45-degree angle in order to get to the fuel truck. Or I can take the slightly longer but more stable way around. So because this is my last pass, we're going to go this one. You do want the prize today. Okay, hang on. We're going to put this into pause mode then. Let me turn on the prize wheel because that lives right here on this scene. Nope, I missed it. There it is. Okay, my timing's way off on that. That's not a surprise to anybody. Oh God. Oh, hang on. I got an itch. Oh God, this is a really bad itch. I think I might die if I don't scratch. Okay, I got it. I'm fine now. I know, one more shot at wheels here. Miss Moon always likes to ask how many times you'd like to shuffle it because she uses a cooler wheel that shuffles. Mine doesn't. Screw it. We just spin it. The black background right below might show off the title. Look at that. You have won Tomb Raider 1 to 3 remastered. I have this on my Switch. I am enjoying it. The nostalgia is strong with this one. They made the controls a little bit better because those old controls sucked. But yes, thank you. Thank you, Wimp. I have managed to survive it. Welcome in, by the way. Nice to have you come and visit. Okay, so I didn't die. You've gotten your prize. Oh, let me go grab the code for that bad boy. I think that was... Oh, yeah, I see it right there. I see it. Hey, thanks for the follow. Let me go... Let's see. Oh, okay, I hope you don't live in any one of those 93 countries where this code is not available. Are these... These are in alphabetical order, but it only goes through A through H. There's nowhere to get to a second page with more codes, so do we just hate countries A through H, and as long as you live like Iceland and above, you're cool? Doesn't matter. No one cares. I pretend to know where KDP lives, and I'm pretty sure it's in a country that starts with at least an I. Probably more than that. Tomb Raider 1 to 3 remastered. Is it spelled correctly? Don't know. Don't care. Doesn't matter. There is your DM over Discord. I can... let me close that. Let me take the Raider off the wheel. I have to scroll down here to save it. We should get a blink. Boom. Boop. There it is. Wheel is ready to go next time around. So congratulations on your victory. You live in Iceland. That's exactly what I thought too. With the occasional trip to Atlanta for Tay's poker tournaments. Pokemon. It's all the same stuff, right? It's all good. Oh, I gotta click on the game so I can see the controller again. And we're off. Yeah, that front set of fuel that's not holding on to anything except a hope and a prayer. That one's definitely going to fall off at some point, but I guess I'll deal with it then. It'll be super helpful if it stays dark the entire time, just to make sure that it's hard for me to deal with it.
Oh GDKDP, you have knocked me off the podium and I'm just free-falling GGS on the bingo though.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Hang on. Let's go check the leaderboard. The leaderboard. Oh, look at that. KDP's moved up to 2.3K over Nico with 2.0. Oh, man, there's been a shake-up in the world. Okay, it's probably just bingo. It's probably not quite that important, but it could be. Oh, hey, my phone didn't fall out of sync this time. I'm still nowhere near any of my own bingos, though. Oh, well. Pokemon poker tournaments. That could be a thing, you know.
Yeah, suck that, Nico.
Yeah, Nico. I don't think anything over here was extra tippy, like trying to drive across the avalanche. The avalanche is really not hard to deal with. I never actually flipped a truck, but I do think I may have dropped some cargo. Oh yeah, I left my crane off at a funny angle again. I forgot to straighten that out. So I guess we'll just carry that fuel tank, that fuel canister off the side there. Let's see if I can do this without dropping the other one. The only one that matters is the one that's not hooked up to the crane.
I will not be sucking anything, even if it's 3/4 of anything.
Nope, I'm not going to ask. I don't want to know. Keep it to yourself, Nico. Okay, this is definitely a slightly longer, but quite a bit more time-consuming drive around, but it's much lower risk, so I guess it paid off in the end. So really, with this delivery, we're up to the finale. About an hour in. Okay, that's not too bad. I do have to drive all the way from the north end to the south end of the map still. I'm going to grab some fuel. Oh, no! Uh-oh. An honest accident here.
Suck this cup of oxycodone P, Nico.
Accidentally got down into the red. On that one, too. The prize has already been handed out for today, but bragging rights are always up for grabs on the leaderboard. Fuel from... No, this one's starting to get low.
Whose P is it, cuz I might?
You're getting into Tay territory now, Nico. Also, just this is starting to bother me. Okay, we're off again. Coming up here on your left ahead of us, there is the Little Rock. I have flipped trucks 3 times on this Little Rock right there in the street. I don't know what kind of super sauce they gave this little bitty rock, but the slightest bit of speed on that thing will flip a grown truck in the air. And then if you manage to survive it, then that spot's really icy and you slam into the guardrail and you bust out your front teeth. I've had a bad experience with that corner right there. But look at me, I made it around.
Random Druggy 69 from Tennessee.
I suspect that's probably the real label on it too. Hey, Angel! Welcome in. Nice to have you visit. I got a little high pitch there. I don't know where that came from. That wasn't me. It was Nico doing it. At least I'm not yelling, Nico. I have 1.5 missions left in Season 15. We're going to get the deck cleared for Roadcraft next Wednesday. And Sea of Saturdays, we are going back to Ease this Saturday. I mentioned earlier, Master Jedi has an evening gala event to go to. It is work only. I am not allowed to participate. but I will drive her downtown to the convention center to drop her off at least. So I will probably, I think I'll be able to stream my regular 2 to 4 Pacific right into Dan and then wave and run. Because it should only take 25 minutes to get down to the convention center, but God damn it, Portland. Portland weekend traffic is worse than weekday rush hour traffic, and I don't get that. So, just to be sure, just leave like a full hour for me to get her down there. I think we can do it. I think we can. Oh man, this truck hates turning. Luckily, it also hates going really fast, so those pan out fairly well on this icy road.
10 viewers, Jedi, 10 viewers.
Oh, yeah. Hey, congrats, Nico. I actually see 10 viewers as well. It's not just you this time. I'm going to try not to crash as I come around the corner. I'll give you a shot at some more bingo points. I think it's 10 points per square you mark off. And then... Is it it's 100 points for the first bingos, like 180, 60, and then 20 or 40 for 4th place and beyond, something like that. Yeah, I know exactly. It's math. Math where all the numbers are made up and points don't matter. I think that's how the slogan goes. Hey, I built this bridge. I still don't have the crane pointed straight, but at least it's a lot closer than it was before. And somehow, that lead pallet of fuel still hasn't fallen off. The downhill icy sections on the other side over here, though. Those are the exciting ones. No, it's a super nice bridge. My favorite is the one on the other map that's right in front of the new animation that they added this season, the fancy old waterfall. Except that, you know, every time you drive past it, it's nighttime, so you can't see it.
Jedi is mathing. What heathen doing math during a non-math stream? I mean, what the heck gives?
If you paid close attention, you'd know that my math was completely made up, so it doesn't count. I was just saying numbers, so it was really an English exam. Would you turn? Please turn. So, yeah. I don't know what it is about me. Advancing the time to make the sun come up just feels like cheating. Driving the fuel tanker past the trailer store to sell it and rebuy it to get refueled for free, that part's fine. But moving the sun by 6 hours is cheating. Don't get it. I don't understand the either. Don't worry about it. I can't do anything about saving the game, Nico. It'll do it when it feels like it. Treasure's better. There you go. That one's a nice choice. I'm going to make one potential exception to my stupid sunshine rule, though. If I come, you know, I'm going to be driving the same route with the big anchor weight. If I start pulling down toward the oil platform and it's nighttime, I'm going to advance time to daytime so that we can actually see the animation when you deliver the weight and the platform is completed. It would just break my heart to complete it in the dark where you can barely see the fun little animation that they put together, whatever that may be. And if it turns out they didn't bother to put anything in it, that will be sad, but I'll still feel okay with having broken my own rule one time. It's also okay when I break the rule because I've accidentally pushed the wrong button, and instead of going to the global map, I've accidentally advanced time. I don't feel bad about it. I just won't do it intentionally. Except in this one case. That I have done animations with the other deliveries to build this platform that I've done, so... Yeah, because it didn't start out with the tall tower on top or all of those cranes hanging off the sides. Hopefully, they're good. Oh, nope. Oh, okay. Whew. That one coming off that's still attached to the crane there. That's why it got whipped off. So that's not a problem. But if this front one falls off, that's a bingo call. Oops, I got too close to the snow. We're going to go slow again for a second. By a second, I mean more than a second. Apparently, I mean a lot more than a second. Here we go, now we're shifting. Now we're going to fly. Which means I'll go too fast and I'll lose control in the ice. And I'll crash into something and we'll be back to 0 speed. Ooh, that crane is a little low. Nothing's come off yet. Oh, hey, the sun's actually starting to come up. Okay, that's a good sign. So in the interest of times and sun availability, as soon as I make this delivery, I will go straight to the Party Zix, and we're going to go right to the final mission. I must have my butt dragging in the snow. I don't know why I'm going so slow. And so then I will pull it over here. And then when that's done, presuming that's going to leave me with extra time, then I'm going to drive this one back over the hill so I can sell off the trailer.
Wow!
There's what I'm looking for.
Wow! Wow!
It's the final mission down. So yes, actually, you know
wow,
what?
wow, 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 wow.
Wowie, wow, wow. Yeah, depending on the timing, I might actually just take this truck as is. I'll attach this trailer to the Party Zix instead, and then I'll take it back and I'll sell the trailer off later. But then I will take this truck straight over the pontoon bridge and see if we can get it stuck. And I'll even consider advancing time for that one, too. If need be. And then you don't have to watch me drive this back over the hill just for the purpose of selling the trailer. This is the only trailer left out on the map, and I've got 3 trucks plus the Scout 800 all out here. Oops, right up onto the guardrail. That doesn't work. So I gotta recover all of the trucks, retain them all away so that they become available for Season 16, but I gotta sell all the trailers. Normally, I would like to make sure that all of the cargo that's left is dealt with one way or another, but all those wooden planks are just going to sit there at the lumber yard, all alone. Sorry that they've missed out on life. How far on the other side am I going? Am I going to this cargo crane right here? Yeah. Oh, bonk. Am I going to get hung up here? Is it? No, it's just going to pop up. Okay, hey, congratulations. You might actually make it. Oh, one more count. One more count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 fuel barrels delivered. Ah. And then I can drop that one. Oh, there you go. Oh, okay, that's good enough. Push you up here a little bit. Whap. Pack you in with the crane back. 7, 8 fuels delivered! If you take shipping costs into account, fuel becomes an expensive resource on the open seas, which makes everyone value it all the more. But you've done your part, so here's your pay. Only 8,800. Well, it wasn't really hard work, I guess. One thing I do have to do is get this behemoth out of the way, because this is where the anchor is going to want to come in. I can't get the front end of the
Jedi
truck.
Justin, for your
Okay.
information, but I see 11 viewers now. I just wanted to let you know that you can keep trucking along. Do your thing, Jedi.
Where is it? Where is it? God damn it, Nico. Okay, we're gonna park you up here, out of the way, stop the engine. Yeah, I got these 4 tracks. Okay, party 6, everybody. Zoom! So here we are, back over at the... What the hell do they actually call it? The factory. It's just factory. And after completing the last real man's job... The doors have opened. There is the anchor. Also, I've noticed in reloading the game, it put the little barriers back up right there. Beacons on. We gotta be safe. But they're only visual. You can drive right through them. I was in a panic that they were back up and they were going to be kind of impassable, but nope, they're just incorporeal. I might be too far back. Yeah. Oh, yeah, way too far back. Hang on. Try that. Boom! We're attached. Oh, here we go. Okay, trucker ho. Oh no, it says stop, and I didn't. I can't tell where I'm going. I need to be out here with the big boy. This is a big, fat, heavy mamma jamma. With the camera whipping all over the place, I can't tell where we're going. Okay, now I can see again. Okay, we're cooking. I got a whole bunch of bridges that I built. I'm gonna have to honk at as we go by. I do not have the chained tires on here. I just got the great big mudders that do great in the snow and stuff, but I haven't found a hill yet that I was unable to climb without the chains. Although there was one that the Paystar as the super fuel tanker I couldn't get. Well, it did go up finally, but it did a lot of the side-to-side wiggle to try to find traction enough to climb it. But it did make it. Was one of the super big trailers parked just on the far side of the factory that you had to drive across all of this before. So I don't think there's anything that this trailer is going to be too big for. I think this is just an exercise in driving the highway. If you tried doing this before you had all the bridges built, then things could get a little exciting. Then you're going to have to put it down on the ice in potentially multiple places. And I don't want to do that because I would actually like to finish the season. Because I'm so excited for Roadcraft. It's got enough different about it that I think it is going to kind of hold me enthralled for a while. I also saw that Expedition Season 3 is well underway. I don't think they do test server for that like they do for SnowRunner, but if they did, they're at about the point where they would do that. So I'm thinking Roadcraft releases next week, and then it might be the month and a half after that when we'll get Season 3 Expeditions. I can kind of rotate back into that, and then about another month and a half after that, I think we'll be getting SnowRunner Season 16. And who knows what they're going to do about a season pass for Roadcraft. Just because I'm here, just because it's got it, I'm going to drink up as we go by. Thank you for your service, Adam Fuel Tank. it's not as fuely as the Paystar. Although I think it's only 100 liters less, actually. It's probably bigger than it should be. But it drives way better than the Paystar does. It's got better tires available for it. I dragged that rock halfway down the street over here so it moved. I'm gonna hit it just because I hate it. But I didn't let it flip me over. Or flip me off. Ooh, now I've turned too hard because it was icy. Stay wide. There's a ditch on the inside.
My job here is done. I will continue to work lurk until I am off work, and I will drive lurk after.
Okay, that's fair. That works. That's why it's nice having Bluetooth in the car. I have participated in many Dan Servo streams while driving. And by participated, I mean I just listened to them over Bluetooth, but never. Well, there are a couple where I've very quickly done a dictation to my phone into chat while I'm at stop signs. But yeah, actually driving, I'm paying way too much attention to be able to. I have to actually tap in the chat area, so that doesn't happen while cars moving. I don't know what I'm saying.
For the sake of Bob, being your uncle, flip your truck. That's a big rig you are hauling right now.
It's a big rig, but it's the Party Zigs. Party Zigs don't like to roll.
I participate in Jedi streams while I sleep.
Well, that's good too. Everyone loves a good sleep lurk. Okay, I've got it set up so I can see the corner of my messages app. Nothing from Master Jedi yet. Dream stream. Oh man, I wish I could do that. Just give me the neural. No,
hey,
you don't want
wake
that.
up before you have to work.
Actually, KDP, if you can pull it off, waking up about halfway through work, I can actually play pretty well. If you get really good at doing work while you're not awake, though, then yeah, you don't have to worry about waking up to the top. But right now, starting out, if you wake up midway, that gives you a chance to do a little course correction on anything that might need it. But I'm sure nothing bad would actually ever happen, so don't worry about that. Hey, I built this bridge. I'm not going to honk until I get around the corner, though, otherwise it'll mess with the steering wheel.
I don't need to be awake at work, Nico.
Damn it, Nico. Ooh, hey, we're doing some side-to-side rocking here. If the anchor is a rockin', don't come a knockin'. I don't know what they mean by that. Hey, everybody, look, it's Garage. I'll blow right on past that.
That is mother ucking lucky. I wonder how TTS will say ucking.
Nico likes to experiment. Everyone knows that about him. Don't crash into that pole. That would be rude. We've got a great big chain on this. I'm going to risk coming back here. Great big chain that's strapped down. Oh yeah, that looks like it's totally strapped down safely. Does the chain hold it in a compressed state? So it can actually double out in size once you've got it installed? Because I assume it goes in the... You got the big 4 pontoons, you know, the vertical pontoons. I assume this is probably going to live inside of one of them. Or maybe it operates as a sleeve on the outside of one. I've seen seaborne oil platforms, but I haven't ever actually worked on one. Wow, I'm ever glad I haven't done that. Hey, this bad boy's 20 tons dry weight. Yeah, I'm hoping the animation is going to show this thing getting installed and maybe even pushed out to sea a little bit. completion of the Cosmodrome in Amur is still the premier SnowRunner animation. That one was basically a full movie. That's what I want again. They could save that till season 16 to do the big one, but I would at least like something slightly more involved than when it does the pow when the thing is built. You can see clearly someone else biffed right into that guardrail there, so I don't want to do that. I want to go around these rocks. I've got 3 hairpins to go. 3 hairpins to go. Ow. I couldn't resist one more camera. 3's usually a little lower than I go, but it was worth it. There she is. Tires and overall steering grip and the Party Zix here are definitely better than the Elephant. I think the power profile is definitely also better in the Party Zix. That's why I don't use the Party Zix all that much. I broke it out to help with some of the logging because it can mount both the small and the medium frame. And I think I've used it to haul a couple of these super oversized trailers. Just because the Elephant throws them little front feet way up in the air way too easily. And I'm used to these stupid little stubby feet always getting stuck on everything. And you need the extra power and grip of the Party Zix to just drag them through the dirt and over the top. I think there's been enough snow. I haven't really run into that as a problem though. The Elephant has been able to drag everything over because the snow is a little slickery. But also, this thing's got 4 safety beacons on it, so that makes it super safe. That's why I don't even have to worry about flipping this truck. It doesn't believe in flipping. Okay, there's a little road right there. I may not have actually ever been down that little road, and at this point, I guess I never will. Okay, 1 hairpin to go.
It's arguably too safe, if you think about it.
For content purposes, yeah, it is. I have flipped it, though. I'm not saying it can't be done professionally. Though, to be fair, it was on one of those mod maps that I was running for a little while on the Steam Deck. So it took poor level design to encourage me to flip one of these bad boys over. But it can be done. I could always grow tired and senile and just yeet myself off a cliff. That'll probably end up with this thing upside down. But I don't want to do that with a big 20-ton pipe attached to my butt. Nope, got it downshift. Nope, now it's upshifting. See, this truck didn't get all worried and accidentally climb the guardrail like the Elephant did. It also has more power, so it's a lot more capable of dragging trailer wheels through the deeper snow behind it. Usually I'll go on the left of the shot. Today I'm going on the right, so that I start nice and lined up for this turn. Oh my god, did I leave my headlights on? Oh man. But the battery's going to be drained now. Okay, it was just reflection. It's kind of fun in Expeditions they did add a battery. I don't think headlights drain on it.
Be a
But I do
rebel
have some
and be
other stuff.
dangerous.
Well, I'm driving this out onto an icy pier. That sounds pretty dangerous, right? Okay, everyone, brace yourself. Get ready. Here it comes. And the sun is out. Holy crap. Bye-bye, oil platform. It's not quite as exciting as I'd hoped for, but it was more than just the bam, it's done. Oh, hey, there it is now. I will accept it. I think I'm happy with that. I am going to give it a treasure sound. You know what? I am going to give it, if I can find my, where'd my cursor go?
EWW Daylight.
Okay, I can't find it yet. Here it is. I found it. There we go. Boom. Fireworks to go with it. Contract complete. Oil platform built. Real man's job is done. Bingo. And off it goes to get that black gold for us. I hope the new platform can deliver. Anyway, congratulations. Our company would like to thank you for all your efforts. As for me, I think a Fiji vacation is in order. That was actually only worth 11 grand. I don't know, if you ask me, that's probably a little cheap, but okay, that's cool, it's fine, whatever. We're gonna stop engine. Step 1, let's go make sure.
Daylight come and KDP wanna go home.
100% completion in Quebec. 100% overall. Mission accomplished. We are done here. 64 out of 64 missions. Actually, I am curious. Oh no, okay, I see.
You know, sometimes I amaze even myself.
So, Quebec, that's 15, 14, 13. Is North Carolina actually took? Yeah, okay, so North Carolina, that was a 4-mapper. 108 missions, plus 16 watchtowers. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for. Not quite double, so hopefully it'll be closer to double what this one is when we get to Season 16. Double the watchtowers, double the upgrades, double the trucks, double the double is what I'm looking for. So I've got these 4 vehicles plus the 1 trailer that I am connected to with my other truck. Let's see. We are going to detach you. Where's my time? Oh yeah, I've got time. I got time. You know what? We're going to reattach. Here we go. This is quick and easy. We're going. Headlights on. We're good. We're just going to cook this back up over the mountain. I'm going to sell it off at the trailer store, and then we're going to drive over the pontoon bridge, and we're going to see. We're going to see if I can get this thing stuck as quickly as I keep worrying that I will. Because it stayed stuck when I detached the trailer, so I don't need to take the trailer with me. But I do have to drive it back over to get it sold off, and that's the important part. But with no cargo on it, this is going to go a lot faster than I did coming down. Oh, no Master Jedi updates yet, so I shouldn't have to panic and shut down and leave in tears. Sometimes happens. I'm guessing I'll be able to go right on up till 5 o'clock. Yeah, I might actually even have the few minutes available it would take to set up a raid option at that point. We'll see. There is a shortcut up one of these hills. I think it's the next one after I do the next hairpin. No clue how this truck's going to do with its little front paws in the air, but we'll give it a shot. It's really hard to spot going the other way because you need to make like a 135-degree turn coming down the hill to get onto it. And then if you just keep driving around, then it's a 135-degree turn to get back onto it. Not that you would want to go this way. This way, yeah, there you can see it nice and easy. It's only a 45-degree turn this direction. but it would shave off quite a bit of excess driving and an icy hairpin if I had ever remembered and spotted it in time, but I didn't. I think that little stone lip right there could be a little hairy. But more so if you have cargo on the trailer. And I don't think there were any missions that had me pick anything up at the port and take it away. I don't remember. It's been 64. I could easily forgot. Okay, let's be honest. There could be 3 missions like there were just today alone, and I probably would have forgotten. There you go. Nice and safe. Nothing bad could ever happen like that. Is it any faster than driving around the far end? Maybe. Is it less icy? Absolutely. Is it safer? Probably not. This does pop me out right here at the top of this little hill down to the garage and the trader store. Pop. See, a little tiny rock would throw me up in the air and flip me over. Wheels up. But the big rock right there just pops me up a little bit. Just like real physics would do. Ice sliding is probably just like real physics. Just to save on an extra pop in and out of the garage, I will do a quick fuel top up off the trailer itself since I'm about to sell it. And in normal mode, the trader store doesn't care if you drank all of the fuel or not. Go. Trader store. One of the best quality of life additions they made to this game is when you go to the trailer store with the trailer attached, it now bubbles it right to the top so you can sell it just like that. You don't have to search through the list anymore. I think that happened a couple of patches ago. But I noticed a lot more this particular season than I had. I think it came out with the last season. I didn't notice it as much last season because I was way more concerned about the rampant truck deleting that it kept doing on me. I brought that one up yet. I think I spoke before. No, actually I hadn't brought that one up. I think I've driven off the edge of the road, but that's okay. I got stopped enough. Okay, let's go take a look at that pontoon bridge. So just put these wheels on top of that bridge, right? It's a lot of bouncing. Still a lot of bouncing. And yet I'm still on the throttle. Despite bouncing. Oh, okay, I'm feathering. Oh, up there, up in the air. Let them ponies prance. We don't care about damage at this point. Oh god. Oh god, it's going down. Yeah, that's where the plaid, every time the plaid will tip on its side doing that. I guess because its wheelbase is just a little narrower. That's kind of all it takes. Stupid physics. Ooh. Oh, nope, okay, I saw starts a bingo vote go up, and I go, ooh, someone's calling for one more. I didn't know we had one more left. And look, it called, oh no, never mind, that's the one that I just called manually. There, oh, okay, it's the ad break. It makes my chat shift so it looks like something new got posted, even though it did not. People chatting, I've added the little tick noise, but bots and things, and sliding notifications of advertisements, they do not. It is my bad, because I keep promising that I'm going to get bingo tied in, and I keep failing with bingo. I think I know which type of notification I have to subscribe to when I fire up JediBot. I had hoped it was just the notification, the chat notifications, as opposed to the chat chats, but turns out, no, that's not it. The extensions, I think it shares a notification channel for all of them, but when you sign up for it, you might need to specify which extension you actually want notifications from. Although, why you couldn't say, yeah, give me all the notifications for all the extensions that I actually have installed on Twitch. I don't know why that's not an option. I think I have to specify something more. So I still have to do a little more research to get that figured out. Okay, oh yes, and the sun is still out. So what happens is I get really, really nervous, and I drop my butt just off, and boom, I sit back just like that. First try. Full throttle. The front wheels move. They actually slide that front pontoon back and forth a little bit. Oh, I got loose that time. That's new. Where I kept getting stuck was actually at the other end. So, get up over here. I'm going to point back the other way because we still have a little daylight left. This truck would turn. If it would turn, we would have made it. Straight. Off like so. May actually have to roll back a little bit. That looks like a block. No? Free again. I got stuck out in the middle. That one was extra fun when I did that. Oh, here we go. I'm on 3 pontoon decks at the same time, and I managed to get stuck. Oh, but I can go backward.
It's pontoon season.
Yeah, there is something wacky with their physics on these pontoons. I'm sure it's related to making them kind of bounce and flow in the water like this.
Don't get stuck this time, just flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it.
Do you need a flip for bingo? Is that what you need, Nico? Because I can do... You know what?
Yes.
Oh, no! I flipped my truck! There you go, Nico. Congratulations. We're going to give you a flip. Almost had the spilled cargo, too. It was close on that one. Oh, hey, look at that. It's deep on this side of the pontoon. At least when I sloughed
I fully
the flat off
expect
the other
Jedi
side.
to try and flip it, but he is unsuccessful in the flipping.
Unsuccessful in the flipping? How more flipped does it get than more than a 90-degree rotation with only one tire sticking out of the water? What's wrong with you, Nico? So, boom, back to the garage with you, and retain you away. Let's go grab...
Well, that was a 100% flip truck.
Okay, there you go. Just spin those wheels like a paddle boat. if the truck will stay upright, well, you know, I was doing that in Expeditions when I took the AFIM. I was desperately trying to get across to that center island and discovered that as the finale, you do not the excavation, you do the survey so that they could put a bridge in there, but it doesn't actually build it. But it says, yeah, we should put a bridge in here so you can get to this little island. But my truck was just floating on down the river, and I had access to the winch still, so I kept trying to grab something as I floated along.
Yeah, listen to OBF and get those paddle wheels spinning.
But King Ninja, I believe he was the one who took the ANK, put it in the river, kept it upright, and he was able to pivot his front wheels to use as a rudder as he sailed backwards up the river, down the river, sideways along the river. And he was able to navigate his way over to the far edge finally, to where his back wheels finally touched land, and he was able to drive out. So it is possible. I can't do it, but someone can. The Atom we're actually going to put back in the original configuration. I decided to have 2 fuel trucks out on this one, because you had to have a second one on the other map. That's actually where I put the primary one. So let me sell that. How did I have him set up? We should set him up with something. He's got the loading crane in back. And then I just want the plain old flatbed like that, yeah. That gives him 3 slots of cargo capacity. And he's still got the trunk repair supplies on top. Big and dirty old school. He's good to go. We are going to retain him away. Come back over to the Party Zix. Not the best horn in the world, but it'll have to do. We're going to go collect you back to the garage. We love you just as you are, so we're going to retain you away. The last vehicle out on the map. Trucks and trailers be damned. You know what? Let me go make one more quick trip. There are no trucks and trailers over here in Lake Riviere. Oh, it did turn those on as task givers. No tasks. My contracts. Oh, actually, hang on. Oh, nope. I'm all the wrong buttons. All the contracts done. All the contracts done. All the contracts done. Is the global map the one that I want? Global map's the one. There we go. The big 3 check marks under regional progress. Everything's done. Already confirmed the 100% completion. We just need to pop into the scout to say our farewells to Quebec. Take one last look around. Au revoir, Quebec. Make sure... Oh, headlights on. 4-wheel drive on. Give it a couple toots. Into the garage. Retain away. And Season 15 is in the books. See if I've got anything else pending over here that I want to call off. Let's see. Nope. KDP hasn't been blamed for anything. Wow, congratulations. Just got the message from Master Jedi. What do I want to do here? I want to... Okay, we're gonna back this up to the cloud. I'm going to pull this save down onto my Switch. Eventually. And the next time I get a patch update on SnowRunner, I'm going to load this one up. I'm going to buy the cheapest truck I can find. I'm going to pull it out of the garage. I'm
Pull it down
going to quit the
hard.
game. I'm going to reload the game to see if that bug has been fixed. If it's been fixed, then Season 16 is happening on the Switch. If they screw me over, I think we'll be right here back on the Mac for next season, or Switch 2. Maybe. Probably not. It's going to be the exact same code between the two, so I don't I don't think they're going to fix this bug for me. I think it's something that probably got saved into the save file, that the Switch build just can't load correctly, but the Mac build and the Windows build on Steam Deck, they both loaded it correctly. So I have a suspicion I'm not going to get to play this on Switch anymore, and that makes me a little sad. Switch to Switch to right. See, that would have been terrible accent again. There we go. The game has been saved. The game has been cross-saved. Eventually the game will be reloaded, but that is not going to happen today. So Master Jedi, she is doing the Uber to the train thing. So I will need to get leaving here in not too long from now. I don't have to run right now, but I don't think I've got anything else that's going to run here on the Mac. And there's cabling involved in getting the Switch hooked up, so I may just have to give up and quit. Man, I wish I could give up and quit more often. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, Nico. I think we're looking at 2 minutes. Let me take a quick look over here. Oh, hey, we could play some Pathfinder. A little Civ 7. I got that installed over here. 2 Point Museum. 2 Point Museum 2.0 did get released. It has some new fun stuff in it. I played it a little bit, and I don't see any new Twitch integration events, though. That's what I really wanted to see before I bother playing it anymore, because I have 100% of the achievements on it, so I'm kind of done with 2 Point until they add more Twitch stuff, so that I can let you torture me in more ways than simply vomiting all over the museum.
Let's get our buff on.
Oh, I thought you said buff as in buffer, and it made me panic. I'm going to be so paranoid of my internet connection for so long now. Okay, but everything's still going. I got an hour and 44 minutes. Solid stream. I'm feeling pretty good. Tomorrow, I'm just going to watch the Dan Servo stream. I'm not going to do anything in advance. If something went completely sideways in one of these runs and it was going to take, and then like right now, I was going to have to leave a little early and I was going to have to finish tomorrow. I was going to do a short stream before Dan. Now I don't have to. I think I've done enough test streams to call it good. I am now prepared to recycle my old Apple Wi-Fi hardware. Makes me a little sad, but it doesn't work well enough to support current internet speeds, so it doesn't do anybody any good. So we're gonna get rid of that. So I'm gonna watch some Dan Servo tomorrow. On Friday, I don't think I have anything booked on Friday. On Friday, I would like to play some more of that game that I can stream on Discord, but would be terrible to stream here on Twitch. That's Soul something. Crap, I honestly can't remember. I played some with Dan and Steve on a Friday night a little while ago. It is a ton of fun. I want to go play that some more. I know Sandwich is interested in playing some, and I know Nico has been. So maybe I'm going to look into trying to do that some on Friday. I know Dan won't be available because he and Bullman are, I think they're still doing the Jurassic Park board game on that
Soul
Friday.
Sister.
I'm going to call it Soul Sister from now because I don't remember what the hell it is. I want to call it something like Myth Reaver, Soul Myther, Myth Solar. Those souls deserve to be reaped? Reap Solar? Crap, I don't remember it, but I'm going to find something to do on Friday, but it's probably not going to be streaming. At least not on Twitch. So I think the next time I'm up, it's going to be Sea of Saturdays. I should be able to do the full stream, raid Dan, and then drive slightly inappropriately fast to get Master Jedi downtown. And I have no idea what's going to come up Sunday. I don't think we have anything booked. I don't think I'll stream anything. I don't know. I'm kind of in an open mood since I don't need to do any more. I don't need to do any more test streams. Plunderflock. Actually, Sunderfolk is probably correct. I don't think it's Sundered. I think it's just Sunderfolk. But Plunderflock is way more fun. I'm going to go with that one from now on. And I've probably already forgotten. But that's what I'm
Read
going with.
Solar Panels, Soul Sister.
Solar Sister. I could do that too. Oh man. Sea of Stars DLC is coming out sometime. I still haven't seen an update, but that is on the docket too. So going to see everybody again on Saturday. And then next Wednesday, we're moving on to Roadcraft as long as it runs on my Steam Deck. And if it doesn't run on my Steam Deck, I will have 24 hours advance notice of that to see if maybe I can figure out some sort of alternative, but I don't know what it's going to be. That was the end of the snow, Old Bacon Face. Unless they toss some more into Season 16, I don't think there is any in Roadcraft. There might be some in Season 3 of Expeditions, but I haven't seen any formal previews. I think they've published the name, but I don't know what it is, and the name probably isn't going to help with the snow anyway. I think Season 15 here was Oil and Dirt, which really doesn't tell you that it's snow. You just had to know. So, snow is gone. I have a little bit of streaming to do on my regular schedule. Let me see if there's anyone to actually go raid, as long as we're out here. And I've got that extra minute or two to go. I haven't seen Roaming Mirk on in a little while. I wonder if he's doing something now. Nope. I follow a bunch of people I don't really even know. I don't want to do any of those. Man, that's all a super bummer. No, I don't really want to. You know what? Screw all those people. I hate all those people. Why do I even follow you? It's because I'm nice. It's what you do for streamers, just to help them build numbers for personal pride. Unless they have the time to dedicate to actually doing partner stuff. I'm not going to do that. Screw that. I'm just going to play a little music. The volume's a little better now than when I started, but not much. So that takes care of me today. Thank you again, everybody, for coming and keeping me company. I love this series of games. I'm so bizarrely obsessed with it. Next week, Roadcraft. This Saturday, back to Ease. We're going to finish that game someday. I just don't know when, but I'll see you Saturday. Bye.